which leads me to Ian Machado Garry. The guy's getting a lot of negativity online, which I don't think he expected. I think it's a number of things. The guy is so talented. The guy is so goddamn good, so talented. Walks the walk in every facet. Did a like open workout at a pub in Boston the night before the fight. You know this? Like at night.
At night.
It was like, hey, everybody, in the full set, in the full kit. Hey, everybody, this is what we're going to do. I'll do pictures after. You're like, dude, the night before the fight? Savage. Checks every box. But I think the battle that he's fighting is he's Irish. Conor's Irish. Conor's his hero. And it seems to be a page out of Conor's book. And people that know Ian Machado Garry say, this is him, man. He's been like this since he was a kid. It's just what he is. But for some reason, it just, and maybe it is him, but it just doesn't feel Conor-ish. But he's from the same area. He's a striker. He has that Conor aura about him, but it's just something's off with it. Something's off with it. And when he does it, it's straight up mean. Which you got to be a savage in there, which I get it, man, be a killer. But just comes off as just kind of mean, which I don't like, and I don't think people like. And then also, remember, Conor, born, raised in Ireland, trained out of Ireland, SBG, stayed in Ireland in the height of his fame. Machado left. Machado doesn't train there anymore. So I think there's that. And then I also think that there's the Irish fan base and Americans feel like they can't I think because he reminds us of Conor, because there's so many similarities, and Conor's hurt us so much, people are like, nope. There's something about where people are like, we don't need this again. I think there's I can't put my finger up, but there's a few things where I think the fan base isn't ready to fall in love with Ian Machado Garry like they did Conor. Because Conor broke our hearts so many times. My heart, Casey's heart, he breaks my heart. He's my fave, bro. He's my fave, dude. I love Conor. He can do no wrong in my book. But when you look back on it, you're like, holy, this guy is an asshole, dude. So, I mean, just a horrible, horrible representation these days. But he changed the game forever. UFC does not get to where it's at today without Conor McGregor. That's never happened before. So he holds a special place in our hearts, but he's broken our hearts so many times that we're not ready for Ian Garry. I just don't think people are willing to open their hearts yet. We're too hurt. We're like the guy that got his heart broken by a Scorpio, and now another Scorpio comes like, nope, no, I don't do well with Scorpios. You know, it's that's all it is. But he's the guy. He's your guy. He's gonna be around for a very long time. The kid is so goddamn good. He's so good. And we're chatting, you know, because we didn't do the campaign, so I was chatting with the Thick Boy group chat there. And for Ian Machado Garry, for what I expect, I do think he's the next thing. I'm telling you, this kid is that goddamn good. He has all the talent. He's the next big thing. He's the next guy. He is it. I'm telling you, put that money in the bank. He's your next guy. If he's a stock, put your money on Ian Machado Garry. He's the guy. He's the fucking dude. That being said, what I think where he's going to get in his career, I need a big finish over Neil Magny. That's my only knock on him. And in this showcase fight, a Sugar Sean card, Aljo, there's two basic main events, 2 title fights above you. You're leading into that. And he did say this. He goes, no. It showed poise. It showed experience. I didn't go in there and get all wild and try to get him out there. I was just dismantling. I mean, though the 30-24s, yeah, I agree. If it could be 30-12, I'm with those. That was a massacre. I need a finish. I need a highlight finish. I need something that just builds the hype, because 3 rounds of just dismantling Neil Magny, who took it on 2-week notice. That's not where I think he's going to get. That doesn't do it. You look at all the other guys. You look at all the other guys who got to where I think Ian Machado Garry's going to get. They destroy guys, not just with leg kicks and let them hang around. They find a way to get it done. I do think Ian Garry felt that pressure. That's why at the end, that fight's 30 more seconds, he gets a submission win. Cool, that's what I needed. So he knew And he was like, oh, I was just punishing him. I was trying to, show him the difference. And that's a fun narrative. But I know he was trying to get him out of there. He kudos to Neil Magny. That's how fucking tough Neil Magny is. Neil's a very tough fight for anybody. And he made him look amateur, man. That fight wasn't close. So Ian Garry's stock doesn't go down. Again, just where I know he's going, I need a finish there. I could be, a tough one to please. You're nitpicking here. He absolutely destroyed Neil Magny, who's ranked 11, who's ranked above him, who's fought everybody in the division, who's beat good guys. But for Ian Garry to go where I know he wants to go and where he's going, we got to get a highlight finish. Can't just be destroying leg kicks and it goes 3 rounds. That's not going to get you where you want to go.